Welcome to Vegetarianism, the Noble Way of Living. I'm here today with Marilyn Peterson, vegan chef and teacher for over 35 years. She's worked with doctors in preventative medicine, and she's been helping families around the world transition into a vegan lifestyle. She's also the upcoming author of the book, Vegan Bite by Bite. So Marilyn, I've always wanted to take one of your classes, so tell us, what are you going to make for us today?
Well, today we're going to make a salad mandala. I call it a tisket, a tasket, how to design a vegetable basket. We have lettuce, broccoli, peppers, celery, carrots, cabbage, peppers, tomatoes, radishes, cauliflower, and asparagus. How's that for a start?
I think that's great.
Good for a finish too.
Yeah. So what's the first thing we do?
All right, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to marinate our cauliflower, which works as one of the ingredients in the basket, but I like to add some beet that I blended and mix it through and color.
How do you make the juice?
Well, the juice is merely a beet with a little bit of water just to get the blades going.
Okay.
And we just mix this around just to bring a little bit of color. And if you marinate it overnight, it's excellent, although you don't have to. So we have enough color here so that you get the gist of what we're doing.
Beautiful. I like the color a lot.
And let's also learn to cut a cabbage. This recipe calls for a centerpiece. First of all, you want to make sure that your bottom is flat so that your cabbage holds securely. And you cut into the center. You want to use a sharp knife. And you're making small cuts all the way around.
Oh, okay.
Because when you cut this, you put it in ice water in the refrigerator overnight, and it will open up. And this is what we're going to use as our centerpiece.
Oh, wow.
It's hard to tell now what it's going to look like, but trust me, the ice cold water will help it to open up. So here's all your cuts. And this is what it's going to look like. And here we are.
Wow. That looks beautiful. It looks like a beautiful lotus flower.
That's what we want. Now we're ready to assemble our basket. One of the things I want to show you how to do is how to make a radish rose. Looks like this.
Beautiful.
Okay, this is a bird's beak knife, but you can use any small paring knife. And what all you're doing is put your finger underneath the radish and pull the knife away towards you.
Wow.
And on each side, and we have a radish rose. Beautiful. Put it in water overnight, and this is one of our garnishes.
So when you put it in water, they go out like that?
They open up, yes.
Open up. Beautiful.
I've marinated some asparagus in olive oil, some onion powder, and a little liquid aminos. And we're going to use this also for our basket. So the first thing we do is we layer our basket with lettuce leaves. I like this type of leaf because it has a nice flair to it. There is some pre-prep with making a vegetable basket, but once the work is done, then it's just a lot of fun to play and design your own basket.
How long does it take to prepare everything and to chop the carrots and the celery and all of these? How long does it take to actually prepare?
Well, everyone has a different speed because of how they work in the kitchen. But in this case, I'd say it took a couple of hours. And it's well worth it. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is put our centerpiece.
Wow, so pretty.
In the center here. And let's cut one of these peppers. Thank you. And we're cutting it about 1/2 inch from the top on both of these. And we're taking out the inside because we're using these peppers as holders for our carrot sticks and also for our celery sticks. And everyone does their baskets the way, you know, they like. Put your own style right into it. Okay.
And it's all edible. Right?
It's all organic, it's all edible, and it's all fresh and healthy and delicious.
And no animals being harmed.
That's right, Vanessa.
Right.
Okay. So we put our cabbage here, we put our little pepper holders on the side of it. That holds up our cabbage. And let's start to assemble our basket. Our carrots. Okay. And we can put them on a couple of sides. Now let's do a color that goes well next to orange, which would be green. And we'll put our broccoli next to there.
How did you learn how to make these baskets, Marilyn?
Well, actually, I worked at a spa for the rich and famous, and we made these every morning for the guests. And we all got to put our creativity into the baskets, which was so much fun. And here we're doing some celery. Okay. And some more celery over here. And let's do our asparagus. And some asparagus on this side. And let's do some tomatoes.
I notice all the colors. You
Yes.
like a lot of color, which
Well,
looks beautiful.
uh-huh.
It just makes it so much more fun.
Well, every artist likes to paint with a different palette, and mine is for color. There's so much that you can do with designing your own basket. Next, we're going to add our cucumber slices. These are all finger foods, as you've noticed, and it's going to go with a really delicious pimento cheese dip that I'm going to show you on our next recipe. I want to put the little hats on our peppers.
Oh, so everything has a use here.
Everything has a use.
I like that.
Okay, and we have some red tomatoes. And let's put those around. Now we're going to start to decorate our basket with our radish roses. I have 116 recipes that are so delicious that are going to be in the book.
Oh, great.
Okay, and now we're going to also garnish with some flowers. Flowers are a really lovely touch. They're subtle.
Can you eat these flowers?
Yes, these are organic, right from our own garden, edible flowers. And let's put around some of these little peppers just for another touch of color. And I've also picked some rosemary from the garden. Smell that. Wow. Nice, huh? All right, these add a nice touch. And of course, they're optional. You can use any herbs, any flowers. But as I say, try to stay with color. I especially liked using a basket like this today for our mandala because it's so easy to carry. So when you bring this to a party or a potluck, then your guests will love it.
That is so beautiful, Marilyn. Wow, so there's a dip that goes along with this, right?
Uh-huh. And that's our next dish.
Great, pimento cheese dip.
For this recipe, pimento cheese dip, we're going to start with 1 cup of red peppers that has been chopped bite-size right in our blender. 1 cup of cashew nuts, raw.
What are cashews good for?
They're high in protein, and I love to work with them also because they make a very creamy recipe. 1/3 cup of lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of garlic, and 1 teaspoon of sea salt. And we'll just start to whisk this up. And this is what it looks like.
Wow. Can I try some?
You sure can. Thought you'd never ask. You can try it. And it's what you dip your vegetables right in.
Wow. It's good. So we can dip these veggies. I'll try a carrot.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Here we go. Wow, really good. Marilyn, thank you so much for teaching us how to make this.
Okay.
Really good.
Please come back and join Chef Marilyn Peterson and her guest, vegan actress Vanessa Aldago, tomorrow on Vegetarianism, the Noble Way of Living. We'll learn how to make a raw cream of spinach soup, tempeh tuna wrap, and a tantalizing chocolate mint cream pineapple vegan parfait. And now coming up is Between Master and Disciples on Supreme Master Television. May the rainbows of creation always color your days with joy. Please visit www.veganbitebybite.com for more info on Chef Marilyn Peterson and her newest book.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/VEG